Hey, Mahnaim from MemberStack here, and welcome to MemberScript 175. In this video, I'm going to show you how members can list their own products on your site and how these products can automatically get a Stripe payment link that is saved back into your Webflow CMS. So when I create a product like this, give the amount in cents, the currency, as well as the category, and then any tags, let's say white, product description, and then I publish this product. Okay, as you can see, the form has refreshed, and then if I go inside of Stripe into my products catalog and refresh this page, I will now be able to see that this product was created. And if I click on within this product, I'll also be able to see the price, and then I can also view the payment link. Okay, that confirms that that has worked. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to set this up inside of Webflow. For this member script, you do not need a script, but what you do need is a make account, and you're going to import this scenario over here. So inside of Webflow, we have a product form, and this product form has a webhook redirect URL over here. So once you've created your make account and you've imported the scenario, you will have the first modal over here that will give you a webhook URL. So you'll copy that and you'll paste it over here. Right. Firstly, or the next thing is, in the form itself, you should make sure that you have a product name that is mandatory, as well as the price, currency, and then a product description. Categories and tags are optional. You can leave that out, but the ones that I just mentioned are mandatory. Once you've set up your form, you can publish it. Now we're going to head over to make. Okay, so once when your form gets submitted, the webhook picks it up and then it gives a response of sending that user back to the same form. So inside of make, you are going to replace this URL to where you want to send users once they have submitted a product. So the success page, essentially. I just redirect back to the page I was currently on. All right, so now we are going to set up the product inside of Stripe. Firstly, the first modal is to make an API call to Stripe, and you are first going to connect your Stripe account. And then you are going to replace this API key over here with your own Stripe API key. And then you are going to map the fields, or if they are already not mapped, you will have to map the fields. So name is the name that you'd get off the product name. So over here, MemberScript 175. The description is the product description. And then metadata, this is the user's email. Inside of that form, if you just open this up over here, we have a code embed for the logged in member's email and member ID. So this form has to work when a user is logged in. Okay, so that picks up the member email, that picks up the member ID, so we know who submitted the product. Okay, so the first Stripe API call is to create the product. And then the next one is to create the price. So same, connect your Stripe account, make sure that you've added your Stripe API key. And then for unit amount, that is going to be the price that we got, or that was set over here. The currency is going to be US dollars. So we're just going to map that as well. So I get currency over here. Okay, map that to US dollars. And then the product is going to be from the first step of the Stripe API call. So just the ID of that product. And then we click save. And then the last modal is going to be to create the Stripe payment link. So over here, we are now going to still connect your Stripe account and then add your Stripe API key. And then you're going to have line items, the price that you got from the previous step, so the price ID, and then quantity is going to be 1, and then save that. And then the last step is to create a Webflow CMS item inside of your CMS. So for products over here, we create a Webflow CMS item. So just mapping all of those fields that are in the form. So your name, slug, price, currency, tags, category, description, and then member ID, member email, as well as your Stripe payment link. So in Make, over here, we now get our Stripe payment link from the previous step. So over here, that's your Stripe payment link. And now, once that is sent over to the Webflow CMS, you can now show these products on a user's dashboard, for example. So all of their unique products. Okay, and that is it. If you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out in the Slack 2.0 channel. Bye.